Hey, what's up, you harmonica hobos? I can't believe I just said that. So it's not the major pentatonic scale. Is it the major scale? No. Is it the blues scale? No. What does that leave? Of course, it's the Mixolydian scale. So there's a few different ways to think about this scale. One way is to think of it as the major scale. La da 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 da. Oh, excuse my singing. Bit early. So we're in second position, key of G, which means starting on the 2 draw. Now, if I was to play a country tuned harp and play up with the same set of notes here, country tuned harp is actually tuned to play the major scale in second position. That's for another topic. On a regular Richter tuned harp, as we call it, if we do the same thing, exactly the same sequence of notes, that's our difference. And okay, we call that a flatted 7th in terms of the interval. Don't worry about that theory stuff too much. If you want to get into the theory, go away and research Mixolydian scale on YouTube. There's other people explaining it way better than me with little drawings of keyboards and pianos and stuff, and they make it all make sense. And I don't want to waste my time. We want to play harmonica. So let's just get the scale down. Who cares what the formula is? Let's just go through that nice and slowly. Get the scale so you can play it, and we'll play along to some music. So at this stage we're just going nice and slow to really get used to this new pattern. Starting to cycle some of the notes. We could just use 3 notes. So already you can hear repertoire and improvisations coming out there. And we can do the same moving down from the higher key note, which is the 6th blow. So another useful way to think about this scale is to analyse it in comparison to the major pentatonic scale. Do check out my video on that if you haven't already. So the major pentatonic scale of course uses a lot of the same notes, but our additional notes in the Mixolydian are the 4 blow and the 5 draw. So when you're playing through the scale, hang around on those notes and see how it feels. And the 5 draw really illustrates this. If we play down the major pentatonic and just play the 5 blow, it's a much lighter sound, but once I add that 5 draw, a bit darker, a bit bluesier, and that's that Celtic lilt to this. So a perfect example of this scale is how it's used in the fiddle tune Old Joe Clark. This one's featured in my Bluegrass and Country Harmonica Level 2 course. So once this scale's starting to get familiar, we can also lean into the blues scale, because if you think about it, we're quite close to the blues scale. We've got that 5 draw. Of course, we don't have a 3 half-step bend, we've got a 3 full-step bend. But one thing we can do is add that 4 bend that we'd get in the blues scale, so I can come down and start to use that bend in my improvisations. So of course I can lean into the lower octave, getting the 2 draw, 2 full step bend, 2 blow, go down to the 1 draw. I can make some licks out of those. So if you're playing a lot of country and bluegrass harmonica and you're stuck in the major pentatonic, or perhaps you then go into full-on bluesy mode and you want to bridge that gap, the Mixolydian's a great scale for doing that. If you enjoyed this video, do check out my bluegrass and country harmonica courses, my in-depth lessons. Thanks for all your support. I'll see you for another video very soon. Until then, bye bye.